Okay, we're gonna call the meeting to order. Let's do a roll call. Dave French,
Matheson.
Carol Newmeyer.
Penny Holden. Go around so that we can introduce everybody, so
Crystal
everybody.
Burge.
Heath Evans.
Josh Hoffman.
Barry Moore.
Okay, we've called this meeting,
Is Dan not here?
he didn't call in. So he didn't call in, so I called this meeting together about the GME. We budgeted $1 million to partner with the hospital with the GME. The GME came back at 1.3, a little over it. So we need to get a vote so that we can continue to partner with them. We tried to estimate ahead of time.
Yep.
But there's just no way for us to do that because it's all
It's
based
the
on.
allocation of the cost
And how many
structure,
hospital-
overall, all of the cost pool between all of the GME programs and how it's allocated with
So
what
this
percentage
is the final application.
our cost. So this is, they just sent us the final numbers and said, if you guys wanna receive your almost $3 million, then, it's gonna be 1.3 million that we need from your sponsoring partner.
So we really did try
Yeah,
to,
we don't have control over it.
but there's just no way.
I'm thinking we should do it, I've been in this rodeo before. I think we should probably go for $1.5 billion if
Yes.
Next year, yeah.
if you need it. That's if you need it.
Yeah, not to use it if it's not.
I don't wanna have to come back again. We've had to do that a lot.
Uh-huh.
I make that motion.
Okay, so we have a motion on the floor to increase it from the $1 million to the 1.35564865.
$1.5 million. We're going to not exceed $1.5 million.
Yes, okay. I need,
Well,
But that'll be what they pay.
This is the actual
But we're
amount,
just
so
the
we wouldn't
amount.
need to budget more
Yeah.
money now. Since
But
this
that
is the
changes
actual number.
sometimes, here's what happens, somebody up here drops out of the program. So then they redistribute the money through all of them, and things like that, those things happen right down
So
to the
that
last
happens
minute.
later on.
I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but it has happened right at the last minute to me.
So we don't anticipate anything happening.
No.
But- So this should
But
be the
it still
dollar
could
amount.
if
but-
somebody else drops out of the program?
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Yes,
That's one occasion that can happen, yeah.
so they might have to come back again,
Yes.
is what they're saying.
You've
Oh.
seen it happen.
Yes, I have.
so then what you're saying is, let's go ahead and do a motion for
Go a higher
1.5.
one.
Not to exceed.
Not too.
Not to exceed one,
Not to
$1.5
exceed
million.
1.5. In other words, it's 1,350, but don't exceed 1.5.
and then if it's over that, we have to,
Then
Then
we have to come back
We have to
again.
come
I'm
back.
trying to avoid us having to do
yes. Well, I tried. This time.
And
I'll
I'll,
se-
I'll
second
say,
that.
okay, you second.
Okay, any other discussion?
Wait, who first? She
Dave.
seconded.
And
Dave.
Carol second. Any other discussion? Let's do a roll call vote as far as who votes. Libby,
Yes,
Dave,
that. Yes,
Carol,
Yes.
me, yes.
no brainer.
Okay, it's all done. That brings us to call to the public. If anybody wants to make a comment to the call to the public, you're welcome to do that at this time.
If I could
Go ahead.
say a few comments about, thank you for your partnership
Yes.
on this money. This is a way as a partner, as a governmental partner, you send the money in, we get a multiplication of that back. And those dollars serve our graduate medical education program, which serves thousands of patients in this community from primary care mainly, but also through our emergency medicine offerings in the
Can I
hospital.
ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
On your residential program, how many doctors does this pay for that comes in? And out of those doctors, how many do we get a percentage wise that stay?
Yeah, so we have 15 residents in our family practice residency, and we have 15 residents in the emergency medicine. So we have 30 at a time in the community. To give you a percentage of how many retain would be year to year. I can tell you that most of our employed primary care in this community did come through that program.
Oh,
The
good.
vast majority
That's
of them.
good.
We are working on plans right now to do a better job of recruiting on the front end, the folks that come into that program, to build that
Yeah.
relationship very early so that they'll stick
It's
around.
been a really nice deal because you can literally you get to know them all and you can go,
Mhm.
this one's great, you know?
Absolutely.
You're getting, you're getting quite a bit
Interview
of time.
process for a few
You're getting
years.
quite a bit of
Yeah.
time
know
to
'em.
check them out before you have
A lot
them.
better idea of how
Well,
good a doctor
you-
they're gonna be.
But you also get the doctors that come here and do this program, so they learn the area, if
Yep.
it fits their
Mhm.
needs before
Yep.
you go through the whole process, cause it's expensive hiring people
Mhm.
just to have them stay for 6 months and go.
If we could keep
Absolutely
30% of them, we'd do very well.
Well, that'd be
Yeah.
great.
You know, a lot of them come from different parts, all of them come from different parts of the country. So some of them are already planning to go back before they even get here. But 30%
That's
would be good. We're probably not there. I know we weren't last year. I think the community retained one resident out of the 5 that graduated. So it's a 3-year program. So there's 5 in each year. So each year 5 graduate. We retained one in the community of the 5 that graduated.
Oh, so you don't bring in 30 at one time?
No, it's
It's fine.
30.
That's for
It
several
rotates.
years, this
Yes.
residency is a
Yeah.
3-year residency, right?
So it's a wheel
Mm-hmm.
that you bring in.
So that's 5 for each
Yeah,
year.
so we just welcomed the new class of 5. We just graduated class of 5, and then the month after, we welcomed the new 5.
How
That's great.
competitive are your positions of those 5? There are, people who wanna come to that program?
We have a decent amount. We filled the program every time. That's one way to answer that. We have had to go back with some of our positions to what they call the scramble. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you're aware of those. You
They
put
don't
out a
get their
match.
first choice and-
Right,
yeah.
so somebody will say, I wanna go here, and we'll say, we want this person. If they match, then they come to our organization. And then the people that don't match and the organizations that didn't match all their positions, then go to what they call a scramble, where
To get
everybody's just trying to get a spot. So we have had to go to the scramble. We haven't gotten everybody that we've interviewed and said, come here. But we have filled the positions.
Oh, that's cool. That's a really neat program, though. I'd like to learn more about that program and stuff. Okay, there's nobody called to the public. I'm gonna adjourn this meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you all. We appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much.
You know, gathering everybody together for the whole thing.